Hi, it's Myrna here, and I just wanted to have a quick chat to you and share some ahas that I've had just recently. You see, I've been doing some spring cleaning, which is kind of bizarre because it's the beginning of winter here in Australia where I live, but spring cleaning is good to do any time of any time. The reason I'm spring cleaning is because I'm going to be 50 in 3 months, and I'm beginning to simplify and declutter my life in preparation for the next 50 years, which I know are going to be so much different to the last 50. So I'm going through these cupboards and I'm spring cleaning. I'm actually trying to find some space for some other stuff that I want to put in there. But I came across this box and I pulled it out and had a look at it and was surprised to find what was in it. For 30 years I have kept this box and never ever looked inside of it. I've moved house regularly. Every time I move, I pick up the box, I take it and I put it in a new cupboard. I don't open it, I don't look in it. I was surprised to find what was in it. So I got to thinking about my mind and my beliefs and my emotions and feelings and the connections there, and wondering how often do we have a thought or a belief that we are holding on to and we just take it from place to place with us without even considering what's inside of it and whether or not we need to keep it. I opened the box, and inside the box were some patterns, sewing patterns, in styles that are 30 odd years old, which surprisingly are back in fashion at the moment. But the bottom line here is I'm not going to sit down and sew, but the feeling that came with finding the patterns was the memory of this skirt that I had, a 3-tiered skirt made in floral cotton with colours of yellows and oranges and burgundies and olive greens. I can see it very clearly in my mind, this 3-tiered skirt, and I enjoyed wearing it. I felt good when I wore it, and I could mix any other colours with it. It was a beautiful skirt, I thought, anyway. But I recall the feelings of that from holding the pattern in my hand, and I'm thinking, do I need to keep this pattern? Well, I'm knowing full well that I'm never going to make another skirt like that. I can go and buy them now for less than what I could probably make it. But the point is, I recalled some great emotions from it. And it's very hard to let go of things when things are buried deep within inside of you. I'd forgotten all about this, and I had buried that feeling, I'd buried those thoughts, I'd buried that emotion. And if you can do it with something good, you can also do it with something bad. A bad memory, a bad time, a bad feeling. And so this is why it's important to declutter regularly, so that you can learn to let go of things without feeling an attachment to them and storing them in boxes in your house or in your mind when they don't need to be there. That's my thoughts on spring cleaning in mind, and I'm happy to work with you to do that if you would like to do something like that with me. Sometimes it's easier to do it with a guide rather than a counsellor or a coach or a mentor, because these are things that you have to work through yourself and discover yourself, but it helps to have someone to have you there and point you in the direction of perhaps where you need to go. And it's easier if it's someone that's not close to you. They can see things that perhaps you or your friends, because you are living it and seeing it day to day, don't realise that it could be holding you back or that you could be attached to it. But anyway, if you'd like to chat some more about spring cleaning your life, or your cupboards for that matter, and how to let go of things, connect with me and we'll go forward from there. Nice chatting with you.